hypothesis testing, correlation, and the PMCC. The letter R is used for the sample PMCC. The Greek letter rho is used for the population PMCC. From the given data, you start off by calculating the sample PMCC value. So enter the data into your calculator and get the value R. You write down your null hypothesis, H0, rho is equal to 0. We always start off by saying that there is no correlation in the population. And H0 is always given in terms of rho. The alternative hypothesis, H1, could be any of these three. So rho less than 0, so if you're testing for negative correlation, rho greater than 0, positive correlation, rho not equal to 0, so any correlation. Hypotheses are given in terms of population parameters. Rho is a population parameter, R is a sample statistic. So if you were to write down your H0 like this, R equals 0, this is now wrong. You have to use the letter rho for your H0 and H1. In my solutions, I'm going to use a visual representation of our critical region, which is the rejection region, the critical value, and the acceptance region. So if H1 says that rho is less than 0, so if we're testing for negative correlation, on this number line from -1 to +1, which represents the PMCC, you will have a critical region on the left hand side here. It's not necessary to shade in the region like what I've done here. You work out your critical value from the critical value tables, so these are in the formula book, and we're not interested in the Spearman's coefficient, so I've crossed that out. So let's simplify things. So now we've got this. You need your sample size down here, and you need your significance level along here, and wherever the two meet it will give you a critical value, and these values are all positive. But if you're testing for a negative correlation, these values would all be negative. All you do is just put a minus in front of the value that you're interested in. And there's a little bit more to do if you have a two-tailed test. If H1 says that we're testing for a positive correlation, our critical region will be on the right hand side. And we can have a two-tailed test where we have two critical regions and two critical values.